Welcome to the Outperform Cancer Podcast, where we identify anti-cancer strategies found in peer-reviewed scientific research. My name is Marybeth Gilliam, and I'm a metastatic breast cancer patient. I'm on a mission to find ways to outperform cancer because while I'm very grateful for the excellent standard care I've been given, I'm also not satisfied with what they tell me will be the results. I want to do better. I want to outperform the outcomes that I've been given, and I think I can. This year, the US alone will spend over $7 billion on cancer research, but it takes on average about 15 years for a clinical discovery to get to clinical practice. That means for many of us, we will never hear about that discovery or benefit from it. This podcast is designed to do two unique things. First, it will bridge the gap between the researchers, their discoveries, and cancer patients. 15 years is too long to wait, and I want to go to the source and see what they have to say. Secondly, we're only going to spend time on discoveries and ideas that are actionable now. There are lots of articles out there about the latest science, but most of the time I'm left wondering, what am I supposed to do with this information? This podcast offers actionable strategies to people interested in avoiding cancer, which may mean avoiding cancer recurrence, and those actively fighting cancer. In each episode, we'll talk to a well-regarded, peer-reviewed, published researcher who has focused their work on a potential anti-cancer strategy that could be used with conventional treatment. Now, keep in mind, we are jumping the line, right? We're trying to move the timetable up. That means that the results of the research we discuss will often be works in progress. And almost all of these studies end by saying, and we need more research. Because until there is a phase 3 clinical trial with humans that shows statistically significant benefit, that will always be the answer. And sometimes those trials are just not realistic. And we are leaving good ideas, good strategies on the table because we're never going to get to a phase 3 clinical trial for that idea. We have to decide for ourselves, based on the research that we have available today, just how compelling the research is. So let's talk to the researchers. Let's dig deep to better understand the available data and the breadth of work that's been completed. For example, we don't want to look at just one research study. We want to look across multiple studies to determine if there is consistent findings from different organizations. We'll also look at where the research is coming from and the different methodologies that have been used. And we'll ask the researcher to offer their opinion on the strength of the work that has been completed in this area. My hope is that these interviews will provide cancer patients with actionable information that they can take to their doctors to discuss if a particular strategy might be right for them. As you listen to the podcast, please engage with it. Let me know if you'd like a strategy that has been discussed or if you have doubts about its potential. I'm also interested in your suggestions. I want to know the topics that you'd like to hear more about. Everything that you include in the comments section will be read and greatly appreciated. So thank you so much for your time. I hope that you follow along with me and that together we can outperform cancer. Here's the legal information that you need to know. Everything we discussed today was provided solely for educational purposes. I'm a patient, just like you. I'm not a licensed or accredited physician, therapist, or clinical researcher. All information provided is not intended as a substitute for the advice of a physician, therapist, nutritionist, or any other qualified healthcare professional. Thank you.